What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. The defenders are now in draft, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up a very nice team. If we could get 3 or 4 Team of the Year players, I'd be super happy. Not the best start, not going to lie. I almost don't want to take Thiago Silva because I wouldn't mind one of the centre-backs, but I also don't want to take Gareth Bale because then I'm missing out on Messi's spot, right? I'm probably going to hedge my bets. It's either going to be Silva or Bale. I'm going to take Gareth Bale. I'm going to take Gareth Bale and hope that this is Ronaldo. It's good cards. No Cristiano Ronaldo. I'll take Dries Mertens though. A decent card to have and only needs one strong link there. Oh my god. Well, RIP to my attacking Team of the Year chances, that's for sure. Let's go for a chem style here. We'll go with a shadow chem style. I've got 2 shadows already now. Right, come on, give me a blue midfielder. Kick this off. Let's go. Big midfielders coming. Is there any blue? No blues. Thiago probably a good shout. Gets obviously a link with Gareth Bale. And if we get Ronaldo, would be a nice link in there as well. We'll go with Lodi or Sanchez. Probably this Sanchez card is the best. We'll swap those around. Give Mertens that soft link. I'm upset. I am upset. I'm upset because we're getting nothing out of this. Come on, Dani Alves. Let's get me a blue. Let's get me a blue. Let's get me a blue. Let's not get me a blue. Don't worry about it here. Right, blue card, blue defenders. Come on. Love that. Absolutely love that. All I want is a blue defender or midfielder or attacker, and we are getting shafted. We'll take Calcio A player because we do have some Calcio A's, so we'll try and strengthen that as much as possible. No, no, no. Why have you given me the inform Marcelo and not the blue Marcelo? Neuer, where's Neuer? No Neuer. No Bund. Oh, we got a garbage like La Liga player. Although he gives chemistry, we'll do that. Right. What a horrendous team! This bench and reserves needs to be special for me. It honestly needs to be good. I need to see some blue cards. I'm going to take that Aguero. There might have been someone there that was better, but my mentality says I'm going to get Lionel Messi and he's going to link with Aguero. That's my mentality. Look, what? Ramos, why? Why are we getting Sergio Ramos there and not the blue Sergio Ramos? So we could take Alexis Sanchez here. We'll obviously give some links inside to Aguero. We've got Neymar in the team as well. We can just put in midfield. Give me a blue card, EA. You joking, man? Let's go. I just want a blue card. Not the Mertens blue card either. I want like a proper blue. It's not happening. It is not happening. That's a good chem boost there for that. That's not too bad. Neymar at... that isn't that bad. That's manageable, I think. That team like that is manageable. I'm so gutted that we are yet to get a Team of the Year defender to the point where I might show a second draft here because the whole point is to get the Team of the Year players and they're just not popping for us. What do we get? No Team of the Year again. John Terry's not going to work for us. John Terry is not going to work for us. This is our last chance of getting a blue defender now. What are we going to get? Yes! Yes! At last, EA! At long last! You give us the best, one of the best ones. Well, they're all the best one, aren't they? We get Marcelo. Let's go! That is far, far more like it. I will take blue Marcelo. We've now got 2 chances at a blue midfielder as well. Come on, EA, keep this up. Never mind, just kidding. We'll take this guy here, and now we can go him there, and him there, and that's it. I'm going to get a La Liga striker, don't worry, or a La Liga attacker anyway. him. Loses chem. Alright, oh wait, hold on. No, it loses chem. Right. Next position, come on EA. Another blue. Just show me the blue. Wow, dudes, wow. Like, Sanchez is probably better, isn't he? I mean, Sanchez just gives us more chem anyway. And I think Wanyama also boosts our chem. But would Oscar not do a better job here? And then having Marcelo at left back. There we go. That's more like it. That's decent. That's decent. Right. Chem styles. What are we doing? So we're doing Shadow. I mean, Marcelo. What do you even put on him? An anchor, perhaps? Do I have an anchor? We'll go Shadow, Shadow. Shadow. I want Hunter here. I also want Shadow here. Do I have another Shadow? Basic, Hawk. Maestro, Hunter. Right, so I have no more shadows. I'm going to keep Marcelo on basic. We're going to put a Hunter here. Do I have another Hunter? I don't. I'm going to give Alexis Sanchez the Hawk. Gladiator, Artist, and Powerhouse. I don't mind that for the midfielders. We'll just leave them like that. And then we'll take our final attacker, or final player. Come on, be blue. Be blue. Be Ronaldo. Let's go. No chance. Oh, Gamero. Gamero works, doesn't he? We'll take Gamero because now we can fit in the full La Liga team, which should give us 100 chemistry. This team is not that great. The biggest problem with this team, well, I mean, one of the biggest problems is that I have a garbage goalkeeper. I can't even find my goalkeeper. Put Bale up there. Get rid of Oscar and put in this guy here. Where is my goalkeeper? Oh, my goalkeeper's already in goal. Right. Yeah, so the problem of this is that I have a garbage goalkeeper. And also, like, Martinez, not the best. I haven't drafted well. Let's just say that. Let's just say I haven't picked well. You know, I opted out of taking some big players in hopes of getting the blue versions of those players. And I didn't get those. I could have had Sergio Ramos here. And I don't have him because I wanted his blue version. So I'm going to have to pay the consequences for that. However, we do have a full La Liga 100 chem team. Everyone's on perfect chem with exception of Alba on 6 chem and potentially 7 with a manager. The defence isn't bad. The goalkeeper is bad. The midfield will need to be changed out at some point. But we've got really good players for central midfield. Marco Reus, Alexis Sanchez, Dries Mertens, and then up front we've got Aguero and or Lucas as a good sub. So just need a La Liga manager here, guys, and then we'll be golden. There we go, job done. La Liga manager is there. We get 10 chem on everyone and 7 chem on Jordi Alba. It's not the highest rated team. It's not the greatest team, but we got a team of the year defender. Let's go. Right, I'm going to go and get into some games, guys. Let's go. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, you can probably tell from the title, which I didn't really make clear or even think about doing in the building of the draft, that I have changed Marcelo to my striker. Basically started doing it at half-time in the first game. So we played the first game at left back. My opponent on the screen now. At half-time, I swapped him up to a striker. And what I did for the 3 games after that, because we made it to the final, you know, I put Marcelo up front, I put Jordi Alba at left back, I put Patrice Evra straight on as a sub in at centre back, and I moved Gamero down to the centre midfield spot. And the reason why I did that, he had a basic chem style anyway. He gets 10 chem in game, and he basically got 92 pace and 83 shooting, but that came with 99 shot power and 82 finishing, along with, you know, 85 positioning. Then his stamina, his defending, his fit, just everything is just out of this world. His card is unreal. On top of that, he has 4-star, high medium work rates. The only downside you could ever say to having Marcelo at a striker is the fact that he's 5'8". Like, if he was 5'10" or 5'11", bang on. But I thought I'd give him a shot there, and I don't even want to say I was pleasantly surprised, because it wasn't a surprise. You know, he's got better stats than most strikers that most people use. The reason why his finishing is so low, or his shooting is so low, because he's got 67 for volleys, 73 for penalties, and 76 for long shots. So all I had to remember was to just not take long shots or volleys with him, and I'd be good. Ironically, I did take a penalty with him, and he scored it, so there was that, which was nice. But other than that, his shot power, finishing and positioning, very nice indeed. If I did apply a hunter card to him, he would have gone up to 99 pace, 95 positioning, 99 shot power still, obviously, 87 finishing and 81 long shots, and it would have been even better. But you know, I didn't anticipate putting him up front initially. Thought I'd give it a shot, and as I say, I was happy. And what was most impressive was the team that I've got isn't great, and you can see there the final form of the team on the screen. You know, a distinct lack of pace, specifically in defence, outside of Jordi Alba, was problematic, and especially now that we have Team of the Year cards in draft, it's even going to be more problematic until we can get, basically, draft's going to be attack heavy biased until we get Team of the Season cards, and that's simply because, considering how many attackers that are incredible there are, and how often people will get the likes of the blue Ronaldo, the blue Suarez, and the blue Messi, if you get unlucky with your defence, you're going to struggle. You know, if you get a slow defence or an off-chem defence and you come up against someone with the blue cards, that lack of chemistry for you could genuinely be the difference, or that lack of pace for your whole defence could be the difference. And in this occasion, you know, we had Carvajal, who's not the fastest. Oh, we had Shadow Chem style on him. We had Martinez, again, not the fastest, but did have a Shadow Chem style on him. I was bringing Patrice Evra off the bench. I don't even know what chem style he had. And again, he's not the fastest. Our midfield just again isn't the fastest. Koke and Thiago, just they have like what 70 some odd pace each, and they didn't have attribute cards, or sorry, chem styles to boost their pace. What a goal that was from Messi, by the way. And I had a goalkeeper that was a 76 rated, and you know, he's prone to letting far more shots than a high-end goalkeeper. So it was always going to be a really difficult tournament, and it wasn't made easier by the fact that I came up against 3 incredible opponents. The first round opponent, I know I only won that game 4-2, but I felt in control of that game. I definitely felt like I was the better player. In this game here that I managed to nick right at the end of the game, it was such an even game. You can see by the match stats, I had a little more passing, my opponent had a little more possession, and I had a couple more shots. But that game could have gone either way. That could have been the end for me in that game. Fortunately, I managed to grind it out. We got the 2-1 win. We move on into the next round, and we come up against another team. Look at that team, man. Just crazy. Blue Ronaldo, blue Messi, blue PK, blue Neuer, all of them on perfect chem. And of course, that 90 rated Sergio Aguero, a solid defence. But again, a little lack of pace in his centre-back areas. But I mainly looked at this team and thought, you know what, this midfield that he's got is so weak that's where I'm going to have to be able to abuse it. And that's exactly what happened. I controlled the midfield, I dominated the gameplay. And Gamero there scoring the goal so early because I hadn't had time, like I'd made the subs and changed Marcelo to up front because the ball didn't go out of play. It was unable to, obviously make the changes for me. So we end up getting the goal early on to go 1-0 up. Unfortunately, my opponent did come back into the game. Look at that ball. Mariano pops that there. Carvajal somehow loses out on the header. He controls it one time with Aguero and hits it on the volley. Stunning goal. A better goalkeeper in goal would have saved that. But nonetheless, an absolutely phenomenal goal. And then into the second half, I had to wear my opponent down. I had to work hard to get the goal. We eventually get there. Marcelo in behind. What a finish that is. So good, so clean. The fake shot was nice. It was fast. He kept the ball tight to his feet. He gets in behind and puts it past the 98 Manuel Neuer like it's nothing. Opens his body up and boom, lovely goal. And then later on in the game, we put this one to bed. And let me tell you again, guys, this was a difficult game. I literally feel like I won this because I was able to spot the weakness of his midfield, and that's where I end up winning the game. I actually got really lucky with that goal. It did go down as Marcelo goal, and he kind of earned it. You know, lovely little stop and turn on the way in. But the shot took a wild deflection off the defender and flew into the back of the net. And again, you can see the match stats there, just dead even all the way. I was surprised it didn't go down as an own goal, but it didn't. It went down as a Marcelo goal. We then come up against this guy in the final, and again, a super attack. Blue Messi, Ruben Castro with a hunter, Neymar in there. He made a change straight away. I don't know what change he made. I was unable to tell. It might have been bringing Ronaldo on or something, but why would he not start Ronaldo? Maybe because of Gustavo. I genuinely don't know what the change is that he made. And this game was just a few huge errors from me. Probably one of the weakest teams we played out of the 4 as well, but a decent opponent. Some defensive mishaps from me there, just player switching, panic defending. He gets in behind, you know, hits that low driven across the keeper. He's got the perfect chem styles on his players as well, and I checked his account on FootWiz. And he has finished top 100 in the region before, never in the world in Foot Champs, but I'm playing against an elite tier player here. So the fact that he's got a few incredible players up front, and my defense is slow, it's weak, it's poor, was always going to be a difficult game anyway, let alone against an elite tier player. I did get back into the game there at 2-1 with Gamero coming up from midfield after just 30 minutes. As the game progressed on, we got into the second half. I had to become more and more attacking to really try and get that goal. And unfortunately, I let myself down here again. Gave the ball away there. No need to give the ball away there. Gets in with Jeremy Mathieu. Tackle him again, gifting the ball back to him again, and it pops to Messi in the box, who just shoots and scores. And that is the 98 Messi in a nutshell. One touch, one shot, and a goal. And you can see here my defence is pushed way high again. 15 minutes to go. No point losing 3-1, is there? Might as well lose 4-1, trying to get back into it. And that's exactly what happened. He hit me on the counter. Great goal from him. And fair play to him. You know, he deserved the win. Let myself down with some poor defensive choices and just basically made a few huge mistakes in the game, which is pretty disappointing by my part. But another tough game against a tough opponent. This, so guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So guys, we end up losing in the final, but as you can probably tell by the title and through the gameplay, I played Marcelo at striker in all of the games. I basically started him at left back, put him up front, put Gamero at centre mid, and then put Patrice Evra at centre back and Jordi Alba at left back. I wasn't impressed with this team. It was tough to play with this team. It really was. Distinct lack of pace, and most importantly, a massive lack of stamina on so many players left me dead by like the late game. When I got to the final, not only was the opponent a decent player, he had like a super team compared to me. I just couldn't keep up. You know, I made a few defensive errors that let him in to get him 2-0 up. I was chasing the game after that point, and I just never had it in me to get it back. You know, I got it back to 2-1, and then the later it went, I had to go more and more attacking, and obviously that resulted in more and more counter-attacks. And again, like with slow defenders and low stamina defenders against his blue cards and his super players, it's just like at times it gets out of hand, and end up losing 4-1 fairly as well. You know, he played a good game. Just my mistakes were made. So we'll see what we get for the final, guys. We get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Players Pack. So we'll open our Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. No walkout, which means no blue. Of course, the defenders are in packs right now. We're going to get Koulibaly, I believe that was, which isn't too bad. It was Koulibaly. So we'll send those to the club. We'll send these to the club. Fitness cards alright, position modifier and backbone chem style aren't too bad. A couple of players there that we'll send up, and that leaves us with a 25k premium gold players pack. Whether or not we get anything out of this is to be decided, I guess, but these typically aren't very favourable, so we'll be lucky to get anything out of this. No walkout, no big flare. We're literally getting, we're going to be getting what is that, Fabianski? Wow, that is horrendous. Hopefully we get a good silver card in here. That's kind of the dream. We get ourselves a Dutch centre mid. He could be worth. Let's see what we got. Nah, he's nothing. So we'll send him to the club for now. And maybe save him for a later date when he might be worth something. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.